The year is 849 AD. For 3 years, the forces of the Viking warlord Redgar have raided the Saxon lands of Northumbria. The conflict has been long and bloody for both sides. The Vikings have sailed back to Northumbria once more, determined to conquer the wealthy land for themselves. Redgar is joined by a young warrior, Bjorn, who claims to be his bastard son and eager to prove himself in battle. Thus the saga of Redgar continues.
So, welcome back to our Clash of Spears Dark Age campaign.
So this is what is it, 849, isn't it?
Yeah.
Episode 5. And it's March. It's the beginning of the sort of campaigning season.
I've launched a surprise invasion.
You have. Well, you lost the battle. What was it? Ryman's Cross, didn't you?
Yeah.
We took the holy places back, but at great cost to the Saxons.
It was very bloody.
I feel that was a bit of a Pyrrhic victory. Really.
Yeah.
So I did win though, which is good. But then I didn't really get time to recruit my losses.
Replenish.
Because you killed so many of my fjord that I called out that what I've done in the rules is if you suffer too many casualties from the fjord, you get a penalty to the taxes you collect. And if you end up with a minus figure for your taxes because you've got no farmers, then your forces suffer a famine. So essentially I won the battle, you retreated across the sea, loads of my people starved to death, and I've desperately tried to recruit some more people, and you've sailed back again with even more Vikings.
With my band of Vikings.
Yeah.
We're not too this even on numbers, but I think I've got more.
You've got more experienced warriors, definitely. Although I do have a nice little hardy band of veterans who have been with me for the whole campaign.
So I am on this side, formed up in the trees on the hill.
So the scenario we've rolled is Clash of Warlords, or Clash of Leaders, or whatever you want to call it.
So we're facing off.
So we've had to deploy our warlords within 14 inches of one another because we're so eager to get to blows.
It's quite fitting.
Yeah.
And then the Saxons are over this.
So what I've got is I've had to call out the fjord again, which is terrible because I can't summon them again this year.
No food for your people.
No, I'm not going to be alive to eat anything if I don't do it. So this little blob of 13 people is the fjord. They've got two units of 6 skirmishers, a bowman, slinger, and they're quite got a lot of experience. Actually, I've had them for ages. And I've got a war leader, Osric. Is it Osric?
Can't even remember his men's name.
Oswald, that's right. I'm a bit scared by the Vikings. Then I've got my war leader, Leofric, with a banner and 8 elites. Because they're veteran and drilled, they formed a formation which we've made up for the rules called Boar's Snout, which basically gives an advantage to all attacks against shield walls and close order.
They look terrifying.
But you can only form that if you've got the drilled and veteran traits. So they're going to be quite nasty, hopefully. And then I've got 8 levy, my priest.
God wills it.
Osbert. And then my remaining warriors, I've got 10 left. They've taken a bit of a pasting, and they're led by my champion.
He's pretty terrifying.
Ulfric, the champion, who's gone up a rank from last time, so he's now quite
Should
scary.
we call him Daneslayer?
He's the Daneslayer, yeah. He beheaded a berserker in single combat the game before, didn't he? Which was fun. What have you got, Liam?
So I have my leader Redgar with a war banner and 5 elites out front. Then in the trees over here we have a unit of 10 warriors with Snorri. He's a bit of a veteran. He's been around. Then we got a unit of 6 levy javelin men and a unit of 6 Nordic bow skirmishers. Then on the other side of the woods, we have a big blob of Viking infantry.
There's a lot of Vikings down there.
So we got a unit of 4 berserkers, and next to them we have a unit of 9 warriors.
The berserkers in front.
So the berserkers are this
What?
little.
They're not in the front.
They are as far forward as they can be.
Right.
Yeah.
You can put them behind people. It's just not.
No. Then we got the 9 warriors next to them. They're led by Bjorn. And then behind them we've just got a big blob of Levi, who are led by Orm. And that is my little Viking force.
So the pre-battle actions. So I'm challenging you to single combat. Marched out in front. Demanded a worthy man face me, cowards.
What's his name?
Ulfric.
the Dane Slayer. I'm going to cowardly refuse to fight you because he is the Dane Slayer.
My men are cheering. They're much rejoicing that you cowardly refused that. So that gives me an extra fate point. But it's better than you losing.
Yes, which I think I undoubtedly
I get 2
lose.
fate points if you lose, and you lose a fate point.
That'd be my only fate point. I'm going to advance my skirmishers.
Okay.
So I did a advance move with my skirmishers as my pre-battle action and just moved them forwards. And then you have...
Fight me, cowards!
March
I spit on you!
you!
I'm challenging the single combat again. You can keep doing it. Are you taking the club decline?
I feel like I'm going to if I didn't fight you the first time.
All right. I'm still shouting abuse at you
and with that, I think I'm going to start
You're gonna start the battle?
Yeah, I feel like otherwise you're just going to demoralise my army. End of turn 1.
Summary then. So we've drawn battle lines across the moorland.
Carnage has already ensued.
Yeah, I've managed to take out some of your skirmishers. My bowmen advanced and fired into your bowmen and killed about 2 or 3, I think.
4 of them died.
Yeah,
and two decided that.
Oh, that was
Oh,
after
yeah,
my slingers come up and finished the job, sent them packing. But then they left themselves open to your javelin guys who marched down the hill and threw spears at them.
So we had a bit of a skirmish fight.
Yeah.
Which is quite cool.
And the levy, the fjord, have advanced up behind, led by my character, sort of lurking in the back. And then you advanced your entire Viking battle line pretty much up the hill.
Yeah,
didn't you?
I formed a bit of a line.
You got into close order shield wall, apart from your berserkers.
Of course.
They can form close order.
Oh, don't be silly.
Oh no, they can't. They haven't got any shields. No, they can't do that. I've advanced my little wedge of superheroes up the hill.
I'm a bit concerned about the boss now.
And they've got the moral support of the priest.
Shouting away.
God wills it!
It works.
Well, he shouted at the warriors,
Yeah.
actually. The warriors advanced to the top of the hill and formed a shield wall, because I'm worried about your guys, and the levy ran across and formed a shield wall behind them, which gives them a little bit of a juicy bonus.
Right now, it's a bit of a face-off across the hilltop.
Yeah.
I think
A couple of casualties.
Yeah, the Saxons seem to have won the skirmish fight quite handedly.
So far.
My bowman got a bit of a massacre. And so, on to turn 2.
Turn 2.
I think there will be some carnage.
I think there's going to be, I don't know, it's all a bit cagey at the minute. Everyone's a bit scared to make the first move.
See what happens.
going?
So some mids. Well, towards the end of.
Yeah, we forgot
turn
to do a sort of mid-turn summary because we got carried away with all the carnage.
Indeed.
But I think you started off by throwing javelins at my slingers.
Yeah, so my javelin men went on a bit of a rampage.
And then threw javelins at the archers.
Yeah, so they killed a few slingers.
And then my
killed
mob
a few
of
archers.
Fjord moved forward and threw all their spears at your javelin men who
and
dropped and ran
just
away.
Absolutely decimated them. So there's no more javelin.
No more javelin, guys. But then your warriors moved up into the bog.
Yeah.
That's about all they've done, isn't it?
Yeah, they're a bit tired.
I pulled back off the hill and formed a shield wall at the bottom because I was worried about your multiple blobs of
Cowardly Saxons.
defensive strategy. But then my brave farmers marched up the hill and threw javelins at your warriors here. I managed to get one of them. And then your berserkers, in their normal, traditional, absolute mental state, charged into the farmers, hacked them down. So there's about four of them left. Then got carried away, really, didn't they? And they charged my elites,
the warlord.
who just casually killed them all without a loss.
Bit of a disaster.
But then you decided you moved your other warriors right up against the wall, didn't you?
They moved up to face off.
I rallied some of the fatigue over here from my skirmishers and Fjord all mixed together. And then you decided, at the last bit of the turn, you decided to charge the farmers with your elites and your warlord and finish them off.
Redgar killed them all.
Which caused a little bit of consternation around here because they'd lost a bit of fatigue. They were a bit scared by what the people dying on top of the hill.
And I have now decided
to charge the shield wall at the bottom
with my warlord and his units.
So that could be inspired or disastrous. We'll have to
shall see. So, end of turn two.
Only the second turn.
But there are many corpses. So, Redgar charged down the hill into the warriors. And
with an almighty smash.
They killed...
Three?
Yeah.
And got 3 morale hits on me.
So, I'm on 5 fatigue and you're on 4 fatigue. So, we're both pretty shattered.
Yeah, I got that. I used all my actions, so I just had to take it, essentially.
So, it was maybe worth it, but I'm pretty vulnerable now.
And we've got to take... you've suffered how many casualties? 19?
A large number, yes.
Yeah, it's enough for 2 break tests.
Enough for 2 break tests.
I'm just shy of 2, so I take 1 break test. So do you want to do yours? 3 up, you need.
3 up. Where should I roll? Let's roll it down here.
Oh, you failed 1?
Failed 1.
I passed. So that means you have to do... I've changed the rules slightly for break tests. So every unit will have to take a morale test now.
Right.
And continue to take morale tests until they pass or run away, essentially.
Oh dear, this could be bad.
I called it a cascading morale check.
Right.
Do you want to do the warriors?
Yeah, so do these chaps.
So they're alright, they only got 1, so they don't get any, so it's just 4 up.
4 up.
Yeah, they're
okay.
fine, they're not bothered. Warriors again, 4 up.
Yeah.
No, so that's 1 fatigue.
Oh dear.
No,
they're
so
okay.
just they're not that
just
bothered.
1
And then you've got
fatigue.
your fresh levy?
Yeah, levy.
5 and
This could be
6s for the
bad,
levy.
Yeah.
No,
No.
1 fatigue. 2 fatigue.
Oh dear.
3 fatigue. Oh, they passed.
They're all right.
So that's 3 fatigue. They were a bit shaken by the outcome of the battle so far. And then you've got you guys here. They're on 5 fatigue, so they get -1 to this. So you need 4 up.
4 up.
We could start running away, these guys. Nope.
Oh.
So they're on 6 fatigue now.
Oh dear. Oh, then I get to re-roll grit because of the ban?
No, that's for rallies.
Ah, okay. So I've had another one.
So one guy runs away.
Oh dear.
Yeah,
Hey!
so just one of them. Well, let's just say he doesn't run away. He's probably succumbed to wounds.
Yeah, he's realised he's missing an arm.
Yeah.
So that was quite bad.
It wasn't too bad. He didn't. He wasn't. Their levy could have pegged it.
They could have, yeah, but they are pretty tired now.
Yeah. Wavering.
Yeah. So on to turn 3.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm a bit worried about your line of men. And my guys over here are now quite vulnerable.
Yeah, we're both in a bit of a battered state, aren't we?
Yeah, I might have to do something about your guys. Not sure what yet.
Right. So, turn
Yeah,
3?
we're midway through turn 3, and we thought we'd pause it because we didn't do enough pausing in the last turn.
Yeah,
And it's battle is in full swing.
Yes.
So, turn your warriors moved up to the hill.
Yeah.
To try and charge, finish off my warriors down here. And I decided I didn't want you to do that, and reacted with my elites who broke their boar's snout formation and moved into loose order.
Spears at me.
Which did nothing. Which was really helpful.
You killed one?
No, I didn't.
I'm pretty sure you killed
No, I didn't.
one.
I didn't. No, you saved them all.
Okay.
Then you charged down the hill, crashed into my warriors, who I chose to counter-attack.
It was,
and that was pretty bloody.
Mutual carnage, wasn't it?
Yeah, we lost about 4 men aside, didn't we?
Yeah.
Each. And we're both on 6 fatigue, exhausted, staggering around. In fact, all those 3 units are just utterly exhausted. And then I chose to move up my fjord to opposite your warriors, and I've just paused. Not quite sure what to do with them now. There's just a little bit of a barrier blocking you from my elites.
And now I don't know what to do, whether to charge.
It's your decision, your turn now, isn't it?
Yeah, or to throw spears. We shall see.
So we're doing another little turn 3 summary because it's getting a bit
Out of hand.
dramatic. There's like a bloody slaughter by the stone wall.
There's corpses in mounds.
It's gone very, it's gone a bit crazy down there.
So
you attacked my levy,
yeah.
and you've killed about 6 of them, and I killed one of yours.
Charged in and
They're holding just.
Yeah.
Then I seized the moment, charged my elite down the hill, smashed into Redgar and his bodyguard, and I've killed them all apart from Redgar. Redgar's got 2 wounds, so he's got 1 wound left, and his bannerman's kind of like still there.
Still there, holding the banner.
And then I gambled that your levy, who were fatigued, wouldn't activate. But
Needed to roll 6.
You rolled a 6.
Yeah.
So the levy has now smashed into my elites, who are on 5 fatigue with no actions left. So, and you've gone all out attack, haven't you?
Yeah, they saw Redgar was in danger and have run to his aid.
So it's absolute carnage by the wall. I mean, I don't know who's going to win, actually.
I think there's going to be a lot of casualties everywhere.
Yeah, there'll be bodies everywhere by the end of this, I think. So,
let's see what happens.
Yeah.
So, turn 4 summary.
Victory!
End of the game. So, the last turn was full of carnage. I charged in with my levy, and it wasn't very successful.
No, they didn't do very well, did they?
I think I killed 1.
No, I didn't kill any.
Did I not kill any?
No, they managed to get fatigue hit, I think.
Oh yeah, that was it. And then,
in fact, my elites haven't lost a single man.
No, they've been quite hard to get rid of. And then I
rested my little band of warriors.
Priest.
He shouted at the warriors.
Shouted some religious fervour.
I got a fatigue back, and then I rested and rallied with my character Ulfric, who, in his moment of glory, charged into Redgar
and smote him
slew
down.
Him by the wall.
And then the resulting
rout.
Yeah, my men saw the banner fall and presumed the worst, and everybody ran from the field.
Apart from Snorri.
Yeah, well that's Bjorn.
Oh, is it Bjorn?
Yeah.
Bjorn Ironside.
He
You should make up another name for him.
Was gonna fight to the last.
What is he? Bjorn.
Beyond the Steady.
That's a bit naffy. I think we have to think of a better name for
Yeah.
it. Suggestions in the post for Bjorn.
Yeah.
Last man standing.
But But rather than do another turn, we said that Bjorn could leave.
Well, I tried to kill Bjorn.
Unmolested.
I shot loads of arrows at Bjorn.
Yeah,
I managed to kill all the guys around him.
But he managed to
Yeah.
survive.
Rather than rolling a whole other turn for killing Bjorn, whatever his name is. Steelhelm. I don't know. He needs some sort of steely name, doesn't he?
But that was a very, very bloody game.
That was fun though. I enjoyed that.
Yeah. So we've done the casualties a bit different. So we've got
Dead,
and some which may be dead or may have just been injured or run away.
Yeah. So we've done basically, if they got hit by a 6 on the dice, that's like an arrow in the face, an axe in the head.
Something catastrophic.
There's no healing that, and the rest of them have either legged it or crawled off to die in a bush somewhere.
Judging by the number of corpses, it's going to be a lot.
What's your dead pile? The big one or the small one?
The small one, because most of those ran away at the end, didn't they?
Yeah, that's true. They routed from...
So it's not too many dead at the moment, but I imagine that number will grow once we
Liam, this is your 3rd defeat in a row.
I know, it's not going very well for the Vikings.
To be fair, your last game you should have won. You were just unlucky with the dice rolling.
The break test, that was not ideal. But let's see what happens to the casualties.
All right then.
So we've just rolled for the battle casualties to see what happened.
Here ends Redgar's saga.
Yes, he has met his end to...
Fighting to the last, he's back against the stone wall.
Yeah.
Hewing about him with his mighty axe until he got a sword in the face.
And many of his men perished as well.
So Redgar died, the Bannerman died.
Snorri died.
Snorri got a spear in the throat.
Orm died.
Yeah. Who was the other guy, the one that was got captured?
Oh no, you captured Snorri.
But then... Snorri was captured, but I was feeling merciless, so I beheaded him. I'm not going to ransom him.
And
nearly everyone died, didn't they?
Yeah, all the elites died, and the berserkers, all but one.
The ground
died.
was stained red with Viking blood.
So the only survivor was.
Well, we've pretty much decided.
Bjorn,
we're going to roll up a new warband for you, aren't we?
He's going to be the new Viking.
The one who just refused to run.
I imagine there will be a church built on this ground.
Oh yeah.
God Wilson!
In the year of 849 AD, at the Battle of Alnwick Moor, the saga of the Viking warlord Redgar ends. His name will be spoken with fear by Saxons for years to come. But where one saga ends, another begins. The young warrior Bjorn swears he will claim vengeance for his father, and one day he will make Lurpack pay.
Thank you for watching the video, and I hope you enjoyed it. We'll be continuing the Viking campaign, but following the saga of Bjorn. If you have any suggestions about a cool name to give Bjorn, then let me know in the comments below. And I'll see you in another episode. Bye.